Hey doing, everybody. It is me at Azure level 7, your local dark magician. Hope y'all are having a fantastic evening. We're gonna get into the Castlevania Bloodlines. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm doing it in the expert mode only with John. I will be putting in the Konami code. If y'all don't know what the Konami code is, I'm gonna pause. Someone knows the Konami code, right? Y'all know the Konami code? Wait, Cypher, you here?
I'm here.
Do you not know the Konami code?
That was the cue for me. Oh, up, down, left, right, AB, select, start. Well, wait, there's no select on Genesis.
No,
So I failed.
Trick question.
Oh, no. You got me.
So, I'm also putting in the code for classic music. Actually, hold on. Let me put this hit key on here. There we go. We gotta skip. So when I pick up my my third upgrade, it'll change to some classic tunes that some of you might be familiar with. I mean, I am going to. The run starts the minute I walk to the stage. 3, 2, 1.
All right. So, yeah, we are right at it. And yes, I'm your commentator, Cypher, here, along with Bobby, who just finished that awesome run of Ryyudo of Blood. Shout outs to you, Bobby. Fantastic run. As we watch Azure here, as you can see, I'm going to chat. I don't know. We saw the Quake run earlier, but I'm going to say bunny hopping was invented in Bloodlines here. Don't at me. So, yeah, in this game, you're going to see John do a lot of hopping because that's the fastest form of movement to get through the run. Asher's breaking this wall here to try to get this book that'll help power up the whip. In this game, our blue fire whip is the most powerful weapon that you can have. And so if we can get that and hold on to it throughout most of the run, we can then like obliterate bosses and stuff. So you're going to see Azure collecting various crystals from these candles. So unlike Bobby's run of Rondo, where Bobby was collecting hearts for sub weapons and things like that, we're collecting these blue crystals. And what are those, like books or something? The red things?
They're gems.
I think they're like
little tomes.
Yeah, something like that. We're collecting those too. And then we have this werewolf that likes to give us some of that halitosis breath and lag the screen.
Good old
Yeah, there it is. Look at it. There it is. There it is right there. Cerberus.
Get out of here, buddy.
Nice, Azure. Azure making short work of it so we don't have to smell all of that. And we can continue to race forward here in Bloodlines.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you. I try. With that, let's see. Do we have any donations that came in?
Yeah, absolutely. First off, I gotta say, hey, you all have kicked up a notch already with that challenge to you all. Wolfenstein has reached 1,397, so almost to 1.4K. Thank you so much. Every donation that we have here goes straight to Race Forward, as mentioned earlier by Cypher, and so greatly appreciate that as well. How you doing on time there? You got one for a donation here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. All right. So we got $100 from Anonymous, but is spitting actual factuals out here saying we absolutely need Wolfenstein. And we were absolutely right, Anonymous. Whoever you are, I agree with you. Extreme energy out there. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we got $10 from Guiltless. Just give me a little less than 3 for you there because the love is real out here. Greatly appreciate you, Guiltless.
Yeah, thank you so much for all those donations. I'll have to personally chime in for a minute. Like, this is coming from a background of being a longtime viewer, runner of these events and things. Now being able to be part of the first Black charity event on Games Done Quick here is it's an amazing full circle for me. So, like, just thank you to everybody who's been able to donate and just contribute and just sticking around with us in the support. We love you and thank you for it. We're coming up on our first boss here. What did you call this boss? Mecha armor? Azure?
Well, so the actual name is Armor Battler. You better not.
Oh, what a jerk.
All right.
Yeah,
I think we name him Jerk. I'm going to call him Jerk.
I'm going to
Very
call
much
him Jerk.
so. No.
Yeah, and this sort of just kind of ties into like how difficult of a game Bloodlines is to run optimally. Not only do you have the the upgraded whip that you kind of have to keep, which turns the run into like a one-hit KO mode if you're trying to go for world record times. But also the expert mode, the expert difficulty that Azure is playing on is incredibly brutal. You'll have increased enemy movement, increased enemy damage, increased enemy quantity, and all of this. And it becomes incredibly hectic to try to balance all of this at the same time while not getting hit. It's just super, super rough.
Yeah, on top of the RNG, like Bobby's spot on. So great fight, great recovery there. Make sure we grab that orb before it touches the ground. No
Orb!
Orb!
Yeah, keep them coming, chat.
Yeah.
You get 6 orbs through this run.
Heck yeah.
Now, one of my favorite stages. Well, this is my favorite segments.
Oh, I love this stage just because of the song. The stage music is so good. And I think it leads into Lost Painting or Lost Portrait on Symphony of the Night. I feel like
so yeah, this music track actually made a return in Circle of the Moon.
Yeah.
The Game Boy Advance title with Nathan Graves that's supposedly canonical, but you should play it anyway. It is super, super great. The arrangement that they did there, it's awesome. We have so this is a little bit of a auto scroller segment, but before we kick it off to donations, this is the perfect time to catch up on candle count. So like Cypern was like mentioning a little bit earlier, you do want to collect these crystals, you do want to hit these candles, and at a certain amount you'll drop these tomes to upgrade your whip. And this will be incredibly crucial for that, and especially these other mini bosses coming on up. So, hey, Ryyudo, you got a couple more donations for us.
I got some updates for you there, Bobby. We have the after image run coming up next year, and we still have the outfit of choice of how we want to dress Karushi for that run. And Hydro is still making a splash here, sitting at $60, but Molten's still pretty close behind here, along with Golden and White. So Molten at 25, Golden at 5, and White has not received any love yet out here, but there's still an opportunity to do something very cool and dress up for the after image and the before image as well. We gotta look good.
Hydro on the water stage, it makes sense. All right,
coming up to the minute. Oh, yeah, go ahead, take it away.
Coming up to Aqua Jesus, as Azure likes to call it. So we're beating down Aqua Jesus here.
Yeah, the way this manipulation works is that every time that you hit him, he'll teleport to the opposite direction of which you face. So that's why you just kind of seen him with our back turned toward him, but still able to hit him with the whip here.
Oh, and very nice. So on this part, we got Sector and Cyrex, and we just despawned the right armor boss here we call Cyrex, and we're just fighting Sector off to the left. Otherwise, you'd have to fight 2 of them. Yes. And so great job on that despawn.
Thank you.
Saves a good amount of time.
Major despawn.
Yeah, saves a good amount of time.
Ooh, and we got altered soundtrack for the descent into Sanctuary.
That's right.
Yeah.
I heard Bloody Tears once at the very beginning. I was like, oh, please let it hold. Nope.
Yeah, so just as Bobby called out with the whip here, it's almost like a one-hit KO kind of scenario. You want to hold on to this blue fire whip for as long as can be, but one hit is done and you get a little depower, but it doesn't take away too much time. It's just it's such a nice to have to obliterate bosses.
And it has a bigger hitbox.
Yeah,
too.
we'll talk. That's a really good hitbox. Both of the powered up weapons for both John Morris and Eric Lecard are just absolutely fantastic with dealing damage within its range and sometimes even outside of it.
But yeah, while we're waiting to exit this level, any more donations come in?
Yeah, absolutely. We got $10 from Ember Keelty. There's no comment there, but once again, the love is felt by the support. Greatly appreciate you. And we got $30 from Anonymous saying, thanks for supporting great causes and good luck, runners.
Awesome. This segment here is deceptively difficult because you have these enemies that they take extra hits from the whip, especially if you don't have the flame powered whip. And then we have these bone dragons here that are staple to the series, as well as this bone snake.
Yeah, on easy and normal difficulty, they have the dragons have a very linear pattern, but on expert it's completely different.
Ooh, nice counter to those fireballs, because if we got hit by those fireballs, we might have went into the pit. So great job.
Get some nice wall meat there for safety. Again, like in expert mode, things hit pretty hard and pretty often. So staying up on top of your HP, much unlike Rondo of Blood, is kind of the key here in Bloodlines.
Most certainly, most certainly. Yeah, we got this one last room here, or one last section past these. All right. And then, yeah, this one last room leading up to Azure's favorite boss.
The walking granola bar.
I mean, Chad, look at this guy.
Now I want a granola bar though.
Yeah, I'm
made me hungry.
Getting a full serving carbohydrates right here. Dang.
Peanut butter and
It's so
peanut butter and
crunchy
chocolate.
because it's on the Sega Genesis too, so like it's extra crunchy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they specialize in
You
crunch.
got that blast process in there.
There we go, some really nice whips and jumping up diagonally.
Okay, you got it, buddy.
I got one hit in, but look, he's down. He's down, he's dead. Jack gets to say orb one more time, and we get to continue on with this great Castlevania Bloodlines run.
Notice the Terminator 2 reference there as he sticks his hand up.
So good.
By the way, I'm actually using the Sega Genesis controller right here. I got this a couple of years ago, and I've been waiting to crack it open, and I finally like touched it today. I'm just, it feels so good. It feels so good.
You are brave.
Sega Genesis does. You know what the rest of the saying is, but anyway.
I don't get it.
Stage 3 is where things get a little bit hectic here, especially in the expert mode. We have our knife. We have our level 3. Now we have to keep it throughout this entire stage, which will be chock full of like bosses. We'll get to see our first mini boss throughout the stage. Our first climbs, and okay, really safe way here. More bunny hopping up. There's this little enemy at the end, but yeah, if you jump forward and attack it, it will not hurt you. With this area, Eric would have definitely done his little super jump upward, but we're actually going a different path, which is what I love about Castlevania Bloodlines. So either character that you choose, you're picking a different weapon to play as, and you're also probably picking different routes in the stages to go through, which is a really kind of a refreshing take. Now we have our first mini boss, which will just be felled by a couple of axes.
And to your point on that, Bobby, this is like the first game you played as somebody with a spear or trident, whatever Eric has.
Trident.
Yeah. So it was really cool because
we both said different answers. Like, yeah, the trident.
Whatever you all want.
Long pointy stick.
All right, we do have this climb where the geometry is shifting back and forth. So if you are a bit photosensitive or a bit queasy to this sort of movement, just be sure to like avert your eyes a little bit. We'll be here for a while because Jonathan Morris again. We're just gonna have to make the hoof on up the actual manual uphill climb. Whereas Eric Licard has a super jump ability. Nice, we got the level 3 again. Eric Licard has a super jump ability that will make you just like ride out of bounds up at the top, so like nothing can hit you. And as long as you know where the platforms are, this is a really easy segment of the stage.
That's right. And do we have time for a few donations here as well?
I'm going to assume that yes from Azure there. So we got $15 from Sadistic Kenton saying, is that Azure? Oh, they're my favorite speedrunner. Have an amazing run. Also, got to see this Wolfenstein ending. So once again, thank you so much, Sadistic Kenton. Going to that Wolfenstein good ending as we sit at $1,477 of that $4,000. So keep that energy going. I had that goal of 1.7K. You all are still smoking it as well. Keep on riding that train. Greatly appreciate you. But as well, we have Aftermidge, the outfit. We got to get that going before we go live. So if you have a specific outfit you want to see from that one, definitely pop it in there. You have Hydro, Molten, Golden, and White. Make your pick when you do donation at the bottom of the screen.
Thank you. If I didn't say in the beginning, So long story short, the storyline for this is you have this Countess, Elizabeth Bartley, who was revived by Jolta Trentis. If anybody's been paying attention to the Netflix series, Castlevania Nocturne, the character makes a scene, quite a number of scenes in the anime show. But she's the reason why we have to chase down Elizabeth Bartley before she has the opportunity to revive her uncle, the one and only Count Dracula. So that's why we're on the case, wielding the infamous vampire killer to take her down.
Pretty messed up family bloodline.
Sounds like
Yeah, for real.
Hey, Dracula, I know you were like pretty smart, pretty cool. You act pretty vain, but man, this is your DNA show. All right, so we coming up on good old Screamy Nicks over here. And through some proper positioning, as soon as a dragon gets off of the screen, you can attack just like Azure is doing. Like, I don't even have to like explain it as they're doing it because they're doing it so perfectly. We're up on the final phase of Screamy Nicks here. And just bouncing back and forth, just kind of like some Super Mario World type boss, you right? But we are in a whole different game here. This is Castlevania. We got weapons now, and we have the best weapon, the level 3 whip, and another orb coming our way. Chat, let me hear you. Orb! Fantastic.
another great song is coming up.
I don't think there's ever not a great song.
Oh, yes.
Iron Blue Intention.
The Iron Blue Intention.
If no one touches me,
you have.
Yeah.
If anyone touches you, you get good music. But we're trying to go fast here. This is a speedrun event after all.
And speaking of going fast, you'll notice Azure do an occasional whip swing. If we can get the most out of the whip swings, it's one of the fastest forms of movement in the levels here. So you'll see it several times. You saw it already come out.
Well, there it is.
But there we go. There's the song.
Did not want that.
You just did it for
Yeah, we
Cypher.
did.
I understand.
You did it for me.
Yeah,
you did
yeah.
it for me. I wanted that
You
song.
did it for me, you did it for Chad, did it for the Iron Blue Intention, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Feed me, Seymour.
But I did not know that meat was there.
What does it matter now?
Like we were all talking about this in like the locker room yesterday, and like I was watching Azure do practice speedruns of this, and there are just so much meat. Like it is a buffet, like more so in any classic Castlevania. You know, if you like meat, you got it here.
Ribeye.
Like this might as well be called Arby's Bloodlines.
All right.
Like, we have
It's
the
happening.
meats.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so here we're taking a safety save because in this next room, there's a fast form of movement that we can do, and if missed, we can soft lock the game. Oh,
Ooh.
okay. So we got part of it. Oh,
Can we try it?
oh,
Can we
go,
try
go,
it?
go, go, retry it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, we're doing that marathon safety here, and Azure wants to show it. Yeah, there we go. That's it.
Azure for
That is
sure.
it.
Let's go.
The ciphering skip.
I can't claim credit for inventing that, but
You can for the RTA application.
But I did notice for a long time that no one was doing that in their runs, even the world record run at the time. And then I just happened to be playing it, and I was like, why is nobody zipping to the right to the door? And then it started getting incorporated. So yeah, it's nice to see
amazing.
it. Yeah, it's in the task for sure.
I love this stage because it's just chock full of so much movement tech, so much execution. Like this is pretty much like the halfway point throughout the stage. And if you thought that was really cool but risky, what Azure just did to skip an entire segment, this next segment is incredibly heinous.
Yes.
Absolutely brutal.
Well, after this mini boss.
After this mini boss.
It's like right after this short break. I'll talk a little bit about that after this really heinous stage. I'm really wanting Azure to have a little bit of serious time through this because, and we want to keep that level 3 whip.
Yeah, those blades rotating there do a lot of damage.
And on expert mode, it's 2 touch. Right now, I have no health, so it will be 1 touch.
Mm-hmm. All right, taking it nice and smooth.
It's a good snare.
The next The next area is also another tough area as we deal with some moving platforms. But let's go ahead and get in one donation here.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a wonderful donation from a wonderful person that hopefully people are familiar with. We got $25 from Jaitlin. Excited for a great runner, great couch, great host, and great cause. Let's raise lots for Race Forward. And I know Jaitlin as well put in for that good ending for Wolfenstein 2, which the race to 1.7K is currently at 1.5K. We're actually almost there, honestly. So keep up the good work. Please tell me your favorite Castlevania OST. As someone who has a bunch of vinyls, I have a lot of opinions, and most of it revolves around Aria of Sorrow.
Aria of Sorrow's got a really, really amazing soundtrack. And again, like the last couple of segments for this stage are super, super tough and super heinous. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get enough candle count for this boss, but thankfully, this boss is easy enough that Azure could do it with her eyes closed.
I expect Azure's going to close her eyes right now.
All right.
And I'll talk a little bit about like this platforming here, because again, like in expert mode, things move incredibly fast. Those skeleton monsters with that ball and chain just swing incredibly fast. You'll have these bats that actually come from the opposite direction, which is why you might see Azure look to the left to just kind of like bait their spawn point, if you will. So going through all that really quickly, and we have a couple more candles to collect here, and then we'll be on to the next boss, which I like to call the Ancient Gear Golem. Shout outs to Crowley. So it's a pretty static fight. We got 4 hits back and forth, and they'll be doing these little unique stage transitions, or rather boss transitions, once they hit a certain HP damage threshold. So if we are fast enough, and yes, they did do it, we'll actually keep this boss on this side. It'll be easier for us to hit and quickly dispatch. Just like that, everybody. Just like that. Really good boss fight. Excellent composure kept by Azure level 7 throughout that entire stage. And another orb, chat. Let me hear ya. And that's 4 stages down so far. So we have 2 stages left. We have 6 instead of like the classic 8. But stage 5 and 6 have just such bangers and such really good tech with it, especially this stage right here.
Yeah, this is a stage where I think Elizabeth Bartley is, trying to pull out all the stops to get you to turn around and not like try to defeat her. She starts sending drugs after you to make you move in different directions. So yeah, we got past that part where you hallucinate a little bit. And we're now moving into this, what is it, a fountain filled with blood, I guess?
A little blood fountain?
Yeah, a little blood fountain.
It's Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry. PG-13.
Nice skips. So yeah, you can jump over these swinging green skeletons there. And now we're in it's like a hallway. Yeah, we gotta watch out for these chandeliers, but the chandeliers also help because they help take down these automatons with one hit attacks. But we got our powered up whip again. Gonna use that chandelier and keep collecting the candles or the tomes so that we can build up our specials and use them on a few enemies, or at least one enemy coming up towards the end of this hallway here. Another automaton.
No!
Ooh, nice. Very nice.
Ooh, good save.
Yeah, good save. And here we go. Like I said, made short work of that.
And now,
And then we'll make even more use of our special attack here. Very nice.
That's fine.
Oh, Oh, that's a.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I got past the wall. That's okay. I'm not worried.
I think you can get enough candle count to get to level 3 again.
I should, yeah.
Can you?
I should if all goes well. I pick everything up.
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, things have been going spectacular so far. All right, you are in stage 5. You are almost done with this game. It's been a blast, Azure.
Thank you.
You got this.
Most certainly.
Yeah, the folks at home been trying to keep you up with you as well as we hit this 1.537K for the Wolfenstein 2 good ending. Everyone's keeping pace with one another here. And y'all, if you can really make that 1.7K by the end of this run for the total of $4,000 to get that good ending, look, we want to see more Nazis swamped around these parts here. So if you have the opportunity to donate, make sure you click that incentive button at the bottom because please, I really want to see it. Come on now, y'all, let's go.
Again, the good ending is a good ending. You'll be feeling, everyone will be feeling all sorts of good.
All right.
Once Anarchy
Smoke's turn.
puts the, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got the mini boss, Smoke. I mean, like, and he's a pretty easy guy. I mean, all you got to do is, much like in fighting games, just hold down back, all right? Hold down back, and I swear the enemies will just, leap themselves in front of you. A little thing to mention about mini bosses in this game, though, and this could be a pretty accessible speedrun category for the easy mode. So in easy mode speedruns, you actually don't really get many of the encounters for mini bosses, or sometimes they'll just omit entire segments of the stage on its own. So it'll be a shorter speed run. It'll be a little bit less intensive. And then once you're ready to graduate to normal and beyond, you'll be ready to take down those mini bosses as well.
Yep. So we have another mini boss here. We have to wait for, I guess you could say, this pillar. I think that's a pillar, or even a vase or a jar in the back there. That once that becomes active, then we can hit it. But when these faces show, they shoot out these projectiles that, as you can see, bounce across the screen. And we're nice. I've seen many people die on this boss casually. So great job. Great job.
Yeah, if you thought that was the boss, I'm sorry. We still got some more stage to go through.
Yep, just a teeny bit more because, yep, in this area here, we are coming up to the actual boss of stage 5-8 here. Is doing our bunny hopping again. Like I said, Bloodlines inventing the bunny hop, not Quake or Counter-Strike.
All right. We got some nice amounts of damage piled on here at the beginning. And then, oh no, she's going to turn into the perfectly ultimate great. And she'll be flapping those wings and sending those spores at you. But I don't even have to say the rest of my commentary bit because, I mean, it doesn't matter. She's already down.
Yep, already down.
She's already down.
You did your best.
Hey, she's cooked. That's all that matters.
That's right.
We breathe.
Yep.
We breathe. We yell out orb once again.
All right.
Oh, and this is going to be, I love this final stage. I think it's like the best final stage in all of classic Castlevania.
Ooh.
Like the music, the atmosphere, the march toward the final encounter. Hey, everyone has their hot takes, and if you want your hot take read on Games Done Quick, you might as well click on that donate and use that as a donation comment. Yeah. We could be using a lot of those towards our incentives, like the Wolfenstein incentive that we are trying to hit right now. So if you have a favorite final stage in Castlevania, I would love to hear it.
I do have a hot take for you all if you got the time for it.
You got it.
So I mentioned OSTs earlier. So we got $15 from Shobu James saying, really enjoying the run, commentary, and Azure's sick glasses, which, yeah. But Harmony of Dissonances isn't my favorite, but it is severely underrated. Please donate if you agree. I need to know I'm not alone.
I love
all right, let's see it then. Okay.
They have the best clock tower theme ever, Harmony of Dissonance. I love that one.
All right, I can't argue there, but I'll grit my teeth anyway.
If you're seeing this video feed be upside down, folks, do not adjust your television sets. This is an illusion. This is a machination of the Elizabeth Bartley, just trying to throw us every which way to deter us from our ultimate goal.
Not bloody.
And so,
All right, level 3 whip, and we
Yeah,
got
level-
armor battler room. Go ahead, Cypher.
yep. Just as you said, we got the level 3 whip. This room is evil because we're gonna have the armor battlers coming from the sides of the screen after this first guy, and it's RNG as to which side they're gonna pop out. So yeah, Azure's gotta pay close attention and doing a great job so far. Nice.
Nice. They've all mostly been from behind for now. And then I just
Yeah, thanks, Bobby.
Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
commentators curse.
Oh,
It's all good. Yeah.
You know what? That's
yeah,
what I love to
there's
hear.
still opportunity to power up the whip.
And as you ascend these stairs here, one more opportunity to power up on our end here. Wolfenstein has reached 1.6K. So we got $1,612 of the 1.7K challenge before the end of this run. We are on the edge here, and we are also at the edge of this run. We are neck and neck. Make this race happen. Tell me your favorite OSAT so I can give you crap or give you love.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be giving this boss rush a little bit of crap here. So coming up on death, we already entered a refight. So these refights will be like, again, the bosses that you've seen in these stages before, but they'll also have drastically reduced health, which is a really nice boon for boss rush. So we already know like the optimal correct strategies for disposing of these foes. So we're just going to have to fell them one more time and also have a final encounter with death itself to complete. Not even fully complete this stage yet.
Yep. Yeah, and it's you can sort of time your attack to pick what card you want to get, but for us, we want to go fast, and we just hit whatever comes.
And
You must go through. Go ahead.
Easy and normal, there's usually health here, but in expert mode, it's all boss cards and little attacks. So it doesn't matter at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you love recolors?
All right, here we go. The rematch with the ancient gear.
Surprised you don't call it
My
Guilty
hot
Gear.
take is that this boss doesn't want to fight you; it just wants to escape, and is like, "Why did you revive me? Why did you put me back together?"
That's so sad.
Oh no!
Why didn't you leave me disassembled?
Yeah.
Look at that! Look at that!
But all right, we got 2 of the bosses down. It's now time to play the game again. We're almost done with exhausting death of these choices. All right, and then the last one will
card.
have to be.
Chewy bar this time. It's a recolor now. Now the chocolate chewy bar.
Ooh, all right. I'm a bit hungry. I could go for some eats.
And this one again is a lot easier than the first one because it should take extra damage from our whips once we get the hitbox within range.
Ow.
Yeah, sometimes this guy likes to walk forward, walk
I'm
back.
telling
swings
y'all.
like he's almost unpredictable.
I'm telling y'all that this is the one that irks me the most.
Doing the cha-cha slide.
Slides to the right.
Yep.
All right, now we got the fight with death.
The Grim Reaper himself.
All right, Buckaroo.
Oh, Azure said it's personal.
Yeah, right. Haven't heard that in
Nice
years.
dodge.
Dodge.
Good dodge.
Whatever.
That's right.
So I jump it? Yeah,
I don't
nice.
think the scythe hits you once he's gone, but I could be wrong.
Hey, don't take that chance.
I was gonna
You don't want to
say.
take any of those chances, right? But I will take 1 or 2 donations from Ryyudo.
Hey, I can hook you up, homie. So we got almost $7 from Bear Witch Project saying, get that good ending, not just for Wolfenstein, but a good ending for all. And as well, that is going to the Wolfenstein race here to the 1.7K before the end of this run. We need a total of 4K for this one, but for the race for the end here, we are at $1,668. We are almost there. Once again, this race is neck and neck. 40-ish more dollars, and we are good to go on that one. So thank you all so much for the quick support. I greatly appreciate you.
So we're fighting Elizabeth Bartley now, and she's doing her best impression of Medusa,
With the power
which
of
Azure
will,
took out.
with the power of will, she wouldn't have started the second cycle.
Mhm.
There are a lot of audio cues with this fight that I really gotta listen for.
Okay, so
Well, no,
this
it's
here. Okay. Yeah, this part can be tricky if you don't get her quickly enough. She shoots all kinds of different projectiles at you based on the various orbs that are showing here. So as you see, it's like fire inside of the orbs. So she's just gonna shoot little fireballs, but sometimes you'll see like a lightning bolt icon in there, and she does this devastating lightning attack if you're not careful. Okay.
What's devastating me right now is that we are literally like $1.10 away from the 1.7K. Come on, you're killing me, y'all.
Let's go. Let's go.
You're hurting me. I feel like Elizabeth Bartley right now.
All right, Azure doing really good at this spawn manipulation. And just a little bit, well, rather a lot of a bit more to go. But you have to be incredibly deliberate and precise with the jumps.
Yeah, and the length of the cycles can vary. As you can see, these orbs back there determine how long each cycle will last. Sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's more. So there we got 4, so we got to hit her 4 times.
Yeah, with the flame whip, she would have been cooked after this one. But she also got the fire one off.
Mm-hmm. And that was a great dodge back there when it came out. So yeah, we got one more cycle here.
2.
Oh, 2 more cycles?
Yeah.
Oh. That single bit of life there.
Looks like the bar right now.
That magic pixel.
Yeah.
Then I let her activate X Factor.
Bye.
There we go. D9. Really great, consistent work.
That Shein dress.
Elizabeth is done.
Azure, you may,
Is that it? No.
no, it's not it. Azure, you may want to consider that, that intentional.
Oh. But I had 50. Okay. All right.
I'm just throwing it out there.
No, I would just do it. Bye, Cruel World.
Avenge me!
Yeah.
Avenge me!
I am not
Well,
doing this with a shorty though. Hold on, I'm not doing this with a shorty. No.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, hey, you got to stretch. I understand.
So while we have these stairs here, you could actually farm all the way back up to the flame whip, but Azure's skilled enough that we don't need the flame whip going into the final fight here.
I'm all the heat Dracula need to worry about.
That's right. Actual factuals out here. You love to see it.
There we go, talking that smack as Dracula descends upon for phase 1. It's kind of going to be kind of like in Castlevania's prior. It's going to be shooting out some bats and teleporting. And luckily, the whip that we have is strong enough to dispel all of those bat projectiles with that jump slice. So this is actually just going to be pretty nice cake and easy. And then we're going to be transitioning into phase 2, where things might get a little bit more hairy. So really good jumps, really good, denial of those projectiles by Azure. And now he will take form of a shadow of someone's former self. The little death sorcerer.
Oh,
This is one of my favorite fights in the game right here.
Yeah,
Is it?
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, very nice.
You destroy those projectiles. Azure just like gave me the TIL of that yesterday, and absolutely down. And now you're gonna be seeing Cookie Monster, but doesn't be that. That's not a Cookie Monster. That's more like a gingerbread bat. Gingerbread bat. So we're gonna be trying to destroy these projectiles with the axe. Gonna be trying to keep Dracula in this corner here with the up whips. Don't want him to stray too far up side of the screen. And once he gets down to a certain HP threshold, then it's going to be starting to be like Ikaruga or any sort of these bullet hell shooters with a lot of projectiles spouting from his torso and torso-like areas. So really good dodging from Azure. And here we go, transitioning to the final phase of phase 3. I know that's a bit of a redundancy, but now here we go. We got projectiles, all this generated lag, but that is absolutely fine. Azure has made it under the estimate. Azure has completely destroyed this game at expert difficulty. And folks watching at home, you can do this too. Let me get one orb and one time on the collection of this final orb, everybody. And time.
Orb.
Let's go, Azure. That was incredible.
Let's go.
Azure.
Great job. Yeah.
All right. I got one more status update for you. Where do you think you ended up in the race for the 1.7K for the good ending of Wolfenstein? Do you think you beat out the race, or do you think you were a little bit too slow?
I think I beat it. I'm feeling good. I think I beat it. Please tell me.
I like to gas up my homies, but I don't like to lie to them. They beat you to the punch there with an amazing final donation from CC, $25, saying, beat a donation for the ending you want to see in the world. And we are now at above 1.7K. As a reminder, the total is 4K, but for y'all out there making this race happen between Chat and Azure, you win. Congratulations. Perfect.
Great job, chat.
Perfect.
Azure,
Well,
sing your
Azure-
praises. Let's go.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing on this couch. I love this game. And I just want to say, like, from me, I am super proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. I appreciate
Like,
you.
you absolutely crushed this performance.
It was an honor having two of the GOATs here to commentate for me. Like y'all have no idea how amazing it feels to have both of y'all here with me.
Sorry to hear that, Bobby. I didn't know you were not the GOAT.
I said both GOATs. I said both GOATs.
No, I thought you were
Ryyudo
talking about
has
me.
usurped my title, and it is justified.
No, you said you all were amazing.
It was an honor, and thank you for having us here with you. It was great being here alongside.
Thank you.
Yeah, Azure. This is your time to shine. Give them the shout outs. Tell them where to find you, baby.
All right. First of all, I want to give a shout out to everyone, all my patrons in the Mystic Tavern. Thank you all. Y'all see him in the chat with the fans. You know the deal. I want to give a shout out to my cousin. She's here, Ling81. She is the reason that I even exist as a speedrunner. She put me onto this game back in 1996. I've been running this game for 29 years. It is my all-time favorite, as you can see. Thank everyone who's been supporting me and helping me out and just inspiring me to do more, to my peers as well. And last but not least, thank you to my dark magicians. You can all find me at twitch.tv/AzureLevel_7. And that's all I got.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you all. That was an incredible run once again, Azure.